Thank you, Senator Dhingra, for your constant dedication and advocacy for crime victims. My name is Colleen McIngalls, and I work as the Director of Victim Services with the King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office. And on behalf of our newly elected Prosecutor, Leesa Manion, we want to express our strong support of critical funding to stabilize victim services for survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault. Our current system chronically underfunds victim services and relies on the backs of offenders to sustain those services for victims of crime. Subsequently, we've seen decades of budget cuts that have left vulnerable crime victims, families, and children at greater risk. Since the pandemic, we've experienced increased calls for domestic violence and sexual assault service, which have led to long wait lists. If these cuts continue, programs like our Child Advocacy Center in King County may experience a 60% cut, which could eliminate our forensic interviewers or drastically impact our multidisciplinary coordination on child and adult sexual assault investigations. A survivor's access to timely, supportive advocacy, transitional housing, and legal aid literally saves lives. We must fundamentally change how we fund victim services in Washington, and relying on VOCA funding that in many ways continues to perpetuate harm by underfunding victims and sticking bad debt to offenders is failing. As the state of Washington, in King County, we believe that a crime against one is the crime against a community. And we at the King County Prosecutor's Office seek justice on behalf of victims for the state. We are part of a social contract that we have between victims and the community. It's time for the state to make a continued, sustainable commitment to lift survivors by substantially investing in our commitment to victims and victim services across our state. And I'm excited to introduce Representative Amy Wallen from our 48th Legislative District.